Hey guys, it's Diesel Jane. Today I wanted to share with you guys another weight loss meal plan for women. I've done 2 of these in the past and you guys really seem to enjoy them and appreciate them. So I will link the other 2 below. But I wanted to give you guys some more options. And I've kind of tweaked this so I have created these recipes around what I think a lot of people would enjoy, the kind of recipes that a lot of people would enjoy. And they're quite simple, they're easy to make, and they're healthier and they're balanced. Kind of what I ate in a day to lose weight. Let's get started. Okay, so this weight loss meal plan is specifically for women only. Men or children who are still developing will need to eat more to lose weight in a healthy way, just so you know, that's kind of important. And I'm basing this weight loss meal plan on 1,400 calories per day for weight loss, but you can easily adjust the calories to anywhere between 1,200 and 1,600 calories a day, or even more, depending on your specific calorie needs. I'll show you at the end of this video how you can easily do that and change it up. To start, I've got some 100% whole grain rye bread here. You can use any bread that you like, but the key guidelines of using bread for this meal plan is that each slice should be roughly 100 calories, which most breads are, but just check your brand. My biggest tip is to use bread that is 100% whole grain, which will give you better sustained energy. I use rye because I have an intolerance to wheat, but you can also use gluten-free bread. You can use Ezekiel bread. I've toasted 2 slices of my whole rye bread and I'm adding them to my plate. Next, I'm cracking 2 eggs into a bowl and whisking them quickly with a fork. It's really easy to do. And then I'm adding a little bit of sea salt to that as well. I'm adding just a tiny little bit of coconut oil to a pan. You can use any other good cooking oil that you'd prefer. I'm really just using such a small amount, like 1/4 teaspoon or so. And then I'm just greasing the pan with that, just using the spatula. And I'm adding those eggs to a pan over a medium to high heat, and I'm scrambling the eggs up as you do to make scrambled eggs. It's so easy to make scrambled eggs and they're full of good protein, and once the eggs are all scrambled, you can add them to your toast. I love the 100% rye bread, and this one actually has a few little flax seeds in it. Then this is optional, but a few fresh spinach leaves on the side add some nice color to the plate, and it's full of good nutrients, but basically adds no calories to this meal, so that's great, but optional, like I said. And I like to just add a little bit of black pepper on top, and that is breakfast. Really filling and healthy, full of good protein, healthy fats, good whole carbs, and it's roughly only 400 calories for the whole breakfast, which is a good amount for a weight loss breakfast. You don't want to eat too little, obviously. You want to start your day off with a good breakfast so that you can have good energy for the whole morning. Okay, so I actually prepped this lunch this morning before I went to work. You can also prep this recipe the night before to take to school, work with you the next day. This is my tossed quinoa and black bean salad. Very easy to make, healthy, and very filling. I started by chopping up some vegetables. I did cherry tomatoes, bell pepper, cucumber, and spring onion. And I always meal prep legumes and grains like quinoa and black beans at the start of the week. I'm adding 1 cup of cooked quinoa to my lunchbox container, and also 1/2 cup of cooked black beans. Then I'm adding my chopped vegetables, about 1 cup of chopped cucumber, and about 1 cup of chopped red bell pepper, and also about 1 cup of chopped cherry tomatoes. And also a little handful of some chopped spring onion. You can use regular onion if you'd prefer. I just like spring onion. And just mix it all up, and I made such a mess. I just used a lunchbox container so that I could take it to work, so I made it straight into that. But you can also use a bowl if you want to make it at home, obviously. And I'm just adding a little squeeze of fresh lemon juice over that, and also some sea salt and some black pepper. And also a teaspoon of olive oil for some extra healthy fats and some creaminess. It just adds some creaminess, to the salad. And you can also add some chili flakes for extra flavor if you like. I do that sometimes if I feel like having something a little bit more spicy. It's really good. And I made such a mess. Okay, clean that up. And then you can pack it all up and take it to school or work with you like I did. Just remember to pack a fork. And I just ate mine at lunchtime at work. It was super filling, gave me good energy, and it's currently one of my favorite lunches. It is so good. And that lunch is roughly only 400 calories as well. As a snack today, I wanted to do something super easy and accessible that I felt like a lot of you guys would like and that I would like too, and that you guys can easily take with you to school or work. So I thought yogurt and an apple, super simple, and you can take that with you to school or work in its most simple form, or you can easily fancy it up at home, both for roughly 200 calories. So here I have 2/3 of a cup of plain yogurt, which is roughly 100 calories. I'm using dairy-free yogurt, coconut yogurt specifically because I'm dairy-free, but you can use plain full cream dairy yogurt as well. Just check the brand that you get to see what a 100-calorie serving is for that brand. And then I've chopped up 1 medium to large apple, so I'm just adding that to my bowl. And if you want to add a tiny little drizzle of raw honey or 100% pure maple syrup, that's really good as well. I just used about half a teaspoon of honey, and then also a little sprinkle of cinnamon. It's so good for you and it adds delicious flavor, perfect with the apple and the honey. And that is a delicious, easy snack that's roughly 200 calories. My best advice for the yogurt is to get one that is plain and unsweetened if possible. You don't really need the extra processed sugar, and the apple makes it sweet enough for me, so. Of course, you're welcome to drink tea or coffee if you want to. Here's just 1 or 2 things that you might like to keep in mind. If you drink lots of tea or coffee throughout the day and you always add milk or sugar, all of those calories, they can really start to add up. For example, half a cup of unsweetened almond milk is roughly 20 calories, and half a cup of full cream dairy milk is roughly 50 to 75 calories, depending on the exact one that you got. So yeah, that can all start to add up. 1 teaspoon of sugar or sweetener will be roughly 20 calories per teaspoon. Sweeteners like pure coconut sugar, raw honey, 100% pure maple syrup, they at least still contain some nutrients, while refined white sugar has absolutely no nutrients in it. It all adds up, so just be aware of that. However, plain black unsweetened tea or coffee is basically no extra calories. I usually drink my tea and coffee black and unsweetened anyway. And don't forget to drink your 8 glasses of water per day. Staying properly hydrated is so important if you're trying to lose weight. For dinner today, I wanted to show you my current favorite salmon recipe. Super yummy. It's my grilled chili maple glazed salmon. And it makes part of a great weight loss dinner meal that I'm going to show you that's easy, filling, and healthy. So to get started, I'm roughly chopping up some vegetables. I've chosen carrots, zucchini, and purple onion, but you can use any other low-calorie vegetables that you'd prefer, which is most vegetables. I'll link a list of some low-calorie vegetables on my blog below in the description box for you. You can go check it out there. So I've done enough vegetables for 4 servings because I like to meal prep. So I often make multiple servings of the same meal for dinner when I make my dinner, and then I can just save it for the next couple of days. I've peeled and quartered the onions, rinsed and sliced the zucchinis, and peeled and chopped the carrots. And I'm just breaking up the onions a bit so that they cook a little bit easier and become a little bit crispier, which is what I like. I'm adding a little bit of sea salt and black pepper, and all you need is about half to 1 teaspoon of cooking oil. You really don't need more than that. And just toss that all around and place it in a preheated oven for about 20 to 30 minutes or until it's cooked to your liking. And then I've got 400 grams of fresh salmon in 100-gram pieces for 4 servings. So to make my chili maple glaze, you can add 1 to 2 tablespoons of 100% pure maple syrup to a small bowl with some fresh lemon juice. I'm using the juice from about half a lemon, but you can use more or less if you need to. Just drizzle that over the salmon fillets, make sure you get each one, and then just sprinkle some chili flakes over as much as you like, really, depending on how spicy you like it. And then just some black pepper and sea salt to finish it off. Of course, if you don't like the chili maple idea, that's okay. You can just do the lemon juice, the sea salt, and the pepper. Yeah, it will be really good as well that way, but this is my current favorite way to cook salmon. And you can cook that in the oven for anywhere between 12 to 15 minutes at a slightly higher temperature, or up to 20 or so minutes at a slightly lower temperature, up to you. And after about 20 to 30 minutes, the vegetables should be ready and a little bit crispy. And after 12 to 20 minutes, the salmon should be done. So make sure that you put the vegetables in the oven first because they take longer. I also cooked some brown rice. I cooked quite a big pot of it so that I can save more for easy meal prep for the next few days. That's just what I like to do. So to serve dinner, I'm serving 1 of the 100-gram grilled salmon fillets to my plate with about 1/4 of the tray of the roasted vegetables, and I like to have a lot of roasted vegetables, so I like to make a decent amount. It's a great way to bulk up a meal. And then I'm serving half a cup of cooked brown rice with my meal as well, and then squeezing some more fresh lemon juice over everything. It adds great flavor. Sea salt and black pepper over the rice and the veggies if you need that. And that is dinner. And who said weight loss meals had to be bland and boring? This is filling, tasty, healthy, nutritious, and of course, complete with good whole carbs, healthy fats, and good protein. And that is the best way to stay fuller for longer when you're trying to lose weight and you still want to have good energy. And I'm just serving the other 3 portions into containers for easy meal prep for the next few days. So I just serve one 100-gram salmon fillet, some of the vegetables, and also half a cup of cooked brown rice into each container. And just like that, I have 3 prep meals without any extra effort. And all of these recipes will also be up on my blog for you. There'll be a link to that in the description box below for you. Okay, so now I'm gonna really quickly show you how you can adapt the calories of this meal plan to suit your specific needs. If you need 1,200 calories a day to lose weight, you can eat all 3 of the meals that I showed you today and just leave out the snack, which will give you 1,200 calories for the day in total. If you need 1,400 calories a day to lose weight, you can eat all 3 of the meals that I showed you today, as well as the 200 calorie snack. And if you have a taller frame or you're quite active, you may need to eat around 1,600 calories a day to lose weight. Then you can have all 3 of the meals and the 200 calorie snack that I showed you today. And you can also add another 200 calorie snack to that. How about trying this white onion and almond popcorn, which is also roughly 200 calories. And it's amazing. So to start, add 1/8 of a cup of popcorn kernels to an air popper to make air popped popcorn. I like to use this little air popper. I got it from one of those, it's like one of those infomercial things on TV, and it actually works. You just add the popcorn kernels to the air popper without any oil or any butter and put it in the microwave for a minute or 2 until all the popcorn is popped. 1/8 of a cup of unpopped kernels is roughly 100 calories without any butter or oil. And then you can add some sea salt and a little bit of onion powder to taste, as well as 14 raw almonds, which is also roughly 100 calories. Mix it all up, and there you have yourself a delicious bowl of healthy white onion and almond popcorn for roughly only 200 calories. And it's super easy to make. And if you need 1,800 calories or even more to lose weight in a healthy way, that's fine. We're all different. You may have a very tall frame, or you may be very active, or there may be another reason. You can have all 3 meals that I showed you today, plus both of the snacks that I showed you, and you can have another 200 calorie snack of your choice. How about a banana and a tablespoon of unsweetened peanut butter? That's 200 calories as well. So that's it for today's video. I really hope that you enjoyed this weight loss meal plan, seeing kind of what I would have eaten in a day when I was trying to lose weight. Another example of that. Like I said earlier, I'm going to link the other 2 videos that I did of a weight loss meal plan for women below. Anyway, so I really hope that you enjoyed this video. Make sure you give it a thumbs up if you did enjoy it, and subscribe to my channel for more videos. And I will see you again very soon.